Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's the final days of our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
Are you scouring the web for the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals? Stop it. Get Rakuten. Rakuten is a shopping sidekick that gets you cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. Right now, you can get up to 15% cash back at the stores you love. You can even stack cash back on top of the biggest sales of the year. That's savings on savings. It's more time shopping and less time searching. With Rakuten, you're always saving at your favorite stores on the things you're already buying. Cashback is automatically added to your account as you shop, and you get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership reward points instead of cashback. It's truly a no-brainer. Now's the time to join. Up to 15% cashback ends on 12/2. Plus, new members will receive a welcome bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, hello, hello. I am back from Hot Girl Summer. It's crazy. I literally just got back 3 days ago from Portugal for a month. Oh, by the way, welcome back to the King of Hearts podcast. I think we all know who it's hosted by at this point. And yeah, so I have had a month of holiday, a full-on hot girl / healing / I don't know what summer. This August, I was in Portugal for the whole month with my family, and then my family left me, and I was on my own, and then I was with friends. It was an interesting month with highs and lows, mainly highs, but some lows. And I partied way too hard. Like, that is one thing I will admit. Like, I mean, I don't regret it. Don't get me wrong. I don't regret it, but it was wild. Like, it was going to bed at like 8, 9 a.m. for a good 4 days a week for 4 weeks. So I haven't come back the most rested, I will admit, but I am so happy to be back. And I'm just going to tell you what the hell happened in this last month. I can't even explain. It was wild.
If you love me, let me fly away. Maybe I'll come back to you. Maybe I won't.
The first thing I did, which was a little bit controversial, I actually spoke about this on my TikTok. I opened the dating apps. And I immediately closed the dating apps again. I honestly can't even begin to tell you how much I felt like I was selling myself on a CV. Like, it felt like when I opened the app, I was like, okay, I'm not going to lie, I felt a bit lonely. I was with my mom. We were at this bar in Portugal, in Cascais, if you know where that is. And I was feeling a bit lonely. I was feeling a bit desperate. I'm not going to lie. I'd not really had any attention that month. I mean, I'd had attention like going out to clubs and like, you know, guys coming up to me, but like I didn't want to kiss any of them. I didn't really want to converse with them for longer than 5 minutes. I was just a bit like, all of you are a bit boring. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, you know? Anyway, so I get back to Lisbon, and well, actually something did happen when I was in the Algarve, but like crazy story, which I will tell you in a second, but like very, very weird. But yeah, so I get back to Lisbon and I say to my mom, like, I just don't feel good. I feel a bit desperate. I feel a bit lonely. And she was like, why don't you just like open the dating apps again? Well, I mentioned, I was like, I want to open the dating apps again. And I was like, I'll do it with you. My mom literally was like, I will do it with you. So we went to this bar, we got a jug of sangria, and me and my mom doesn't really drink at all. So when she has one glass, she's like off the wall. I also hadn't really been drinking that much at that point. So I was like also getting we like had one glass and we were already feeling it, And yeah, basically, I opened Hinge. Actually, I wanted to get Raya first. And when I got Raya, it didn't let me log in because I'd like forgotten my password or something from like when I got Raya like 2 or 3, 4 years ago. It's like 2 years ago. And so I was like, you know what, whatever, like Raya's not meant to be. Let's open Hinge. Hinge was the next one I opened. I opened Hinge and I'm like, okay, I'm going to set up my dating profile. I'm going to meet the love of my life on the dating profile. He's going to be Portuguese. He's going to be so sexy, whatever. Open it. And then I realized that this is the point I actually have to start selling myself. Like literally selling myself. Pick up your favorite pictures of yourself. What's your favorite hobby? How tall are you? How old are you? Where do you live? What's your star sign? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I don't remember it being so salesy. Like I don't remember it being like that. Maybe because when I did open it last time, I was ready to date, I guess. I definitely don't think I'm ready to date. I definitely don't think I'm ready to date. I really need to be on my own. It's been 6 months now. I've been saying that. But anyway, a girl likes attention. And I was feeling a bit insecure and lonely. Like, we all feel like that sometimes. So I put in my things, I put in my pictures, I put in my bio, I put in my hobbies, I put in all that shit that you put on your CV, basically, but for love. It's like a CV for love. Weird, salesy CV for love. I don't know. Or attraction or I don't know what it was. Anyway, so open it and then I'm like, okay. I'm like swiping. Media, swipe left, which means no. So no. Maybe 1 or 2 like stood out to me. And then I was like, I don't like any of these guys on this dating app. And also it feels so superficial. And I was like, okay, maybe Hinge just isn't the one. Maybe Hinge is not really a thing in Portugal. So I'm like, maybe Bumble's a thing in Portugal. So I open and download Bumble and I'm like, okay, let's get on this. But then I forget that on Bumble, the girl mate has to make the first move. And I was like, I really, really don't want to make the first move. Like, really, it's not in my nature. I'm half Polish, Eastern European women. We don't make the first move. It's not in our nature. It's not in our blood. I'm really sorry. I wasn't raised to make the first move for a guy. And the one time that I made the first move on a guy, he ended up being married, okay? And he didn't tell me he was married. This is the other story I'm about to get onto. Very traumatic experience. But anyway, so I open Bumble and I'm like, okay, again, the freaking CV. Oh, download the pictures again. This picture, that picture. I look pretty here. It's just like, I don't know why I did it. I don't know what I was thinking. Definitely wasn't ready to do that. Find these weird guys on the app. I'm not going to lie. They were all like very averagely / not good looking men. And I don't want to stereotype, but I don't think Bumble is a thing in Portugal. And I don't think Hinge is a thing in Portugal either, because I did not see any very eligible men on there. I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but if we're going to be judging my cover, which is my profile, I think I'm allowed to judge yours. Like, let's be real here. These guys are definitely judging mine. I'm allowed to judge them. And none of them suited, like, none of them took my fancy. I didn't like any of them. Didn't think any of them were, I was like, I swiped right on maybe like 4 or 5 guys on each app and just waited. I was like, okay, so I just got to wait now. Like, do I just have to wait for them to reach out to me? And then I forgot on Bumble, you need to reach out to them. So I did that. And my chat up line was, what is your favorite aisle at the supermarket? Because that is a great question to ask on a dating app, because that really screams, I'm here to be serious, because I definitely wasn't. Then I get a DM. This is probably like an hour after setting up Bumble and Hinge. And this is when I knew dating apps aren't for me, or at least not right now. And I open my DMs on Instagram and I get a message from this guy. And he's like, hey, just want to let you know that I think someone's catfishing you on Bumble and they're using your pictures on their dating profile. Just thought I would let you know. And I was like, That's fucking me. That is me. That is me. Does that make me look bad that I'm a public figure and want to be on a dating app? Do I seem desperate? Should I not be here? Like, I started overthinking in my head and I was like, wait, am I allowed? Should I be on dating apps? Like, but people gonna like screenshot this and show this to people? And like, it was just like, after an hour of putting it up, and I was like, you know what? Actually, no, this isn't for me. I don't really want people knowing that I'm on dating apps. And I also don't even want to be on these dating apps either. I just really wanted like a short term gratification. And I just wanted a bit of attention, okay? Because I don't get DMs from guys on Instagram. They're all girls. So that doesn't give me any gratification. So yeah, I instantly did. I think I deleted it the next day. And actually one of the guys that I was speaking to, I think we shared about a total of 2 messages. He was like, so why are you on this app? And I was like, I actually don't know. I actually don't know why I'm here. I downloaded it today. I'm most likely going to delete it tomorrow. So it was nice knowing you. And I didn't speak to him again. I apologize if you are listening to this episode, but I doubt he is. Anyway, so the other story that happened, so that was like a very fun story that happened, which made me realize that I really need to be on my own. I went out loads in the summer. Like I was going out, I was meeting guys, I was meeting girls, like just chatting, just like having a good time, made loads of friends. And then there was a party. And this was in the Algarve, like before going back to like Lisbon towards the end. And I met this guy. And I made the silly mistake of thinking, oh, like he's really nice and a little bit standoffish. I want the mysterious one. So I go to the mysterious one. I'm like, you know, talking to him and whatever. And he's like 37, okay? He's like nearly 40. Don't know what I was thinking. To be fair, age is just a number. I'm 25. But anyway. So start talking to him, and then he's just being a bit like, not distant, but like trying to play hard to get or something. And then we go on this like jet ski ride to the caves. Don't ask me why. We went on a jet ski to the caves, and it was like a 2-hour excursion. Just me and him. Like we were just talking, like just like friends or whatever. We go to the caves, and it's like the most romantic experience I've ever experienced in my life. I was like, oh my God, I'm living in James Bond. Like I'm living in a movie. Like, oh my God, he loves me. And like the only point of contact we had was like, I hugged him. I literally hugged him. And I was like, thank you for taking me here. This was a really nice experience. And that's it. I hugged him, and then he hugged me back. And then we get back on the jet ski and go back to the party. And we're just having a really nice chat, and it's like great. The conversation's flowing. I'm like, oh my God, maybe this is the love of my life, not me being delusional, thinking it's the love of my life. Oh, I need to stop thinking like that. But honestly, I just get into my fairy tales. I can't help it. I'm delusional. And then I'm like, oh, I've got to go back to Lisbon like in 2 days. And I'm so sad to go back, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, you should stay longer. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Anyway, somehow we leave without him getting my number or anything. Like, don't get his number, nothing. And then I was like thinking about it, and because we all have mutual friends, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should make the first move. So we go out that evening, the next evening to this like club. It's like a restaurant that turns into a club, and he's going. And I asked him, I was like, are you going to be there? That's why I don't think we exchanged numbers, because we both knew we were going to go to this like dinner club thing. And I was like, okay, well, I'll see you there. So then we see each other at the entrance, and we're about to go inside. And this is where it gets really dodgy. You know, we've all planned this. We got a table, like all of our friends, and we're like ready to go inside. Like just as we go inside, he's like, yeah, I'm not going in. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I'm just not going in. And he literally like almost runs out of the line and like to his car. And like me being an absolute fucking idiot, decide to follow him. I'm like, oh, why are you going? Like, I wanted to spend this evening with you. And like, bleh, so gross. Ew. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, I want to crawl into this chair and just like forget what happened. And he was like, no, I've got to go. Like, I can't, like, I'm not friends with one of the managers there. And, you know, we don't get along. And here's the money. Here's my part of the money for the table. Take it. He pulls out a wad of cash and he's like, take it. And I feel really weird being like, why are you paying for the table? You're not even going to be there. And he's like, it's fine. Money doesn't matter. Blah, blah. Like, just take the money. Like, very just like icky behavior. I don't know why I even thought this man was even worth my time. And I'm like, I'm not taking your money. If you want to pay for the table, go and pay for the table. I'm not taking your money out of your hand. Anyway, so he then leaves, gives it to one of the girls and to pay for his part of the table. Otherwise, we would have all lost the table and everyone would have lost their money. Yeah, so he leaves and I still haven't got this number and I don't know when I'm ever going to see him again. So I'm like, I think I was just desperate, honestly. I think it was just pure desperation. I'd been so lonely and just like, I don't know. I thought he was the love of my life for some idiotic, fucking stupid reason. But anyway, I then asked one of my friends and I'm like, this is so weird, this whole situation that he just left us and like just didn't really mention why. I later find out why he didn't go in the club. By the way, this is coming, which is really fucked up. And I was like, that's such a weird, like, I just felt like something was off. But anyway, I didn't listen to my gut, which you should always listen to your gut, always listen to your body, always listen to your intuition, ladies specifically, because your intuition is always right. And I asked my friend, I've never done this before in my life. I asked her to send me his number so I could text him.
We're just going to take a pause there and we'll be back after this break.
I've never made the first move before and I will never be making the first move because that was quite simply embarrassing what happened afterwards. So I then message him like, hey, I hope you're okay. I'm so sorry that we couldn't spend this evening talking and getting to know each other better, but I hope you're okay. And what the hell was I doing? Like, genuinely, what the hell? Like, genuinely, what the hell? And then he replies, obviously, I mean, if he didn't, I would have been real slap to my ego. I mean, he's like, it's fine, I'm okay. Like, you just have fun and whatever. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, I hate myself. I was like, yeah, but it would be better here with you. I actually don't know how I'm still breathing right now. And I can't believe I'm telling you this story. And he doesn't reply to my message. He doesn't reply to my message. And then the next morning, he messages me. But I just don't like it. You know, you're up. Just reply to the message. Like, I literally left myself in a very vulnerable situation here. And you didn't help me. But anyway, he messaged me the next day. And he was like, you looked really beautiful last night. Like, that's it. And I was like, what do I say to that? Like, what do I say to that? So then I'm like, thanks. I'm leaving soon. And he was like, okay. Didn't ask me out for dinner. So then again, idiotic me, stupid idiot Chiara. I've never done this in my life. Again, I don't know what's going on in me. I think I've just been living some things, okay? I've been living some difficult times recently. And I think I just got to a point of complete desperation. And I was like, so when are you taking me out for dinner? So when are you taking me out for dinner? Kissy face. And he was like, well, I don't know. When do you want me to take you out for dinner? Like, stupid idiot. I was a stupid idiot. What kind of man says, when do you want me to take you out for dinner? Like, Jesus Christ, you're a 37-year-old man. Take the fucking initiative. Sorry, I keep swearing and stop swearing. And I was like, I don't know. I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's going to have to be tonight. And then he made up some stupid plan. We did go out for dinner. And then he dropped me home afterwards. And did we kiss? Yes, we did kiss. So I spent the day, I think I went to see him. We went to the beach. Then we had lunch. Then went to his pool. And then we went for dinner. And I was feeling when I was at the restaurant, like people were looking at me or like at us. And I felt really self-conscious. I don't know if it was because I was wearing literally like a skin tight dress or because people were looking at him. I don't know. The Algarve is very small. Everyone knows everyone in the Algarve in the south of Portugal. So I was feeling a bit weird and odd. Anyway, that ends. I go back to Cascais. He ends up being like not what he said he was, because then I find out that the man was married. Married. Like, what? Like, it was just like, and there were other things that happened that I can't really tell you on the podcast that really freaking freaked me out. And no 37-year-old man should have this happening in their life. I mean, I'll say a little bit of it, but when I was at his house, because he has a pool at his house after the beach, because I had to get changed to get ready for dinner. And guess who, when I'm in the bathroom showering to get ready for dinner, he tells me, you have to wait in the bathroom and lock the door and don't come out. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I started freaking out. Bear in mind, I don't know this man. I don't know him. I haven't even gone to dinner with him yet. We just went to the beach at this point. I was just showering in his house to get ready for dinner. Okay. And he's like, my mum and my sister are coming to the house. Just stay in the bathroom and don't come out. I'm not even joking. This happened 3 weeks ago. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I being told to lock myself in the bathroom? And I'm like already in the shower anyway. Like, I'm already in the bathroom. But then I'm like, I start being really quiet. And I'm like, am I being hidden in a freaking toilet of your house? His mum barges into the house through a window because the cleaner didn't let her in because it's not her house. So she opens the window because she's like trying to get in the house. And the maid, the empregada, she's like, you know, you're not allowed to come in there. This is his house. You're not allowed to come in. And she's like, I will come in if I want to come in. His sister, so the daughter of her, goes around the house. She patrols the house to try and find an entry into the house. Climbs through a freaking window, gets in the house, opens the door of the house, lets the mum in, and then they're opening drawers. This is what I hear afterwards, what's happened. They're opening the drawers. The mum is opening all the rooms, all the cupboards, all the kitchen, literally cupboards she's opening. And she's like, who's in here? Who's in here? Someone's in here. And I didn't say a word. And then she gets to my bedroom, like to not my bedroom, my bathroom where I'm showering. She starts banging. No, first she tries to open the door and then she's like, why is the door locked? Why is the door locked? And she's like hacking at the door, like, why is the door locked? And the maid's like, I don't know why the door's locked. I don't know why the maid didn't just say there's someone in there. Because obviously everyone's hiding a secret from me because this man is freaking married. And the mum probably saw me enter the property, obviously knows the wife and was like, what is going on? I always, like, women are never the psycho ones, although they're always made out to be the psycho ones. I'm sure the mother is lovely and the freaking sister is beautifully amazing as well. They were just looking out for the freaking wife, like, as you should, like, slay. I would have as well. Like, I didn't know. I was just showering at this guy's house to then go for dinner because I thought he was single. Like, it's not my fault. Anyway. So she tries to start opening the door and she can't. And at that point, I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm definitely not supposed to be here. So I'm just going to stay silent. So that makes the whole situation worse, doesn't it? When you're like, I don't know what I'm guilty of, but I'm staying silent in the bathroom. And then the mum goes out and tries to find a key to open the door. She doesn't because that's weird. No. And then the sister of this guy starts banging on the door. She's like, is anyone in there? Is anyone in there? She's trying to open the door. And I'm literally like, I am hyperventilating at this point. I'm going to die here. They're never going to leave. I don't know what I'm going to do. I text the guy and I'm like, he was out. He wasn't even in the house. I was there on my own because he had some like work thing that he had to do, whatever. Yeah, he was out of the house. He wasn't there. But I was just showering. He was like, don't worry, just shower in my bathroom and then I'll pick you up for dinner. And so he wasn't even in the house. And the mom and the sister are trying to find out how to find a key to open the bathroom door. And I text him and I'm like, what the hell is going on? You're a 37-year-old man telling me to hide in the bathroom whilst your mom and sister are raiding your house and your kitchen cupboards. Like, what on earth? I was pissed at this point. I was like, I'm so pissed. And he was like, no, don't worry. Like, you can leave the bathroom. It's fine. Just like, tell them that you're my friend. And my face went red. Friend. I mean, we were friends at that point. Like, at that point, we'd only kissed. And I was just like, okay. As I leave the bathroom and open the door, the sister comes again for the third time and tries to open the door. And as I open it, I scare her because she's like, and I was like, hello, like, hi. I was in there showering, like, privacy. Like, it's normal to lock a bathroom door when you're showering. And she was like, oh, no, sorry. Doesn't matter. Like, so sorry. It's like, and I come out and I'm like, hello to the mum, because the mum's there. I'm like, hi, is there anything wrong? She's like, who are you? And I'm like, let's call him Alex. I'm Alex's friend. I'm just getting ready. There's a party this evening. And it actually was. There was like an event this evening and it was like a dinner as well. And she was like, oh, I really need to know who's entering and leaving my son's house. And I'm like, your son's 37 years old. Why do you need to know? And she's like, because I just think, this is my son, this is his house, and I should know. So obviously there's something dodgy. Maybe it's the family's house or whatever. Turns out it's not actually his house. It's like one of his houses. Oh, it's just so much like, and he has been in a relationship for 15 years. I need to find out. So that is the story of Balamory. And honestly, I can't believe that happened to me, because I am the last person to go with someone who has a fucking girlfriend or wife. Oh yeah, and then the whole situation then realized the reason why he didn't enter their club, the dinner, was because everyone knew that he was in a relationship and they would have seen us like talking and flirting or whatever at the table. And he obviously felt uncomfortable with that. And I think his wife's friends were there or something. So like he immediately saw them and was like, ain't no way I'm going in there. So like, crazy. I thought it was weird. I did think it was weird, but I just, again, didn't listen to my intuition. So always, ladies, listen to your intuition. And it was just so weird, like the mum and the sister. And at the end of the day, like coming from a woman, like I understand now why they were freaking out. I would too if like my son was, going home and because Algarve is very small, people talk, and like they live nearby and they saw me go inside the house and they must have been thinking like, what the hell is this girl, like this pretty young girl going into this house for? Like I would have freaked out as well if I was a mom and like known the wife for like 15 years. I would have been like, what the hell? I would have literally done the same. Maybe not banging on the door like 15 times, but I would have done something similar. But yeah, it's crazy. I actually can't believe that happened. More of the story, just like, you never know. Like I know some girls, they've been in a relation, like they were dating guys for like 2 years, find out they're married. So at least it was like for me, like just 2 days. I found out within 2 days, thank God. And I was out of there as speedy as hell. Never spoke to the man again. I was like, do not even contact me ever again. But yeah, my summer was crazy. Went out. I actually spent a lot of time with family as well. I read like so many books. Akatar, amazing. I'm on the 3rd book now. I swam so much and I took a time out of social media a little bit and this is my first time back filming the pod since I've been back. So it's been really nice. But yeah, it was a hot girl, weird girl summer. Healing girl too from my ex-boyfriend too. It was just like all of it combined, and I think after a breakup, it is a weird process of like, you're good and then you're not good and then you're scared and then you feel lonely and then you're trying to date, but you're not ready and you think you're ready, but you're actually not ready. And I thought I was ready, but I actually wasn't. I'm still not ready. So now that I'm back, it's just like I've been taking so much time alone. I went on a women's retreat on the weekend, which I really want to speak about on an episode about how that was. It was honestly like amazing. Like just we did loads of yoga. We spoke about what it's like to be like a woman, periods and everything. It was really amazing. And now that I'm back, I've been meditating every day. I've just been really focused. I've got Fashion Month coming up now, which probably when this episode comes out, it will already be like heavy Fashion Month. But I'm excited for all the projects that are coming up at the moment and also just focusing on me. And obviously these blips come along and whatever, but on the whole, like it's been really nice to just spend time single. Like I haven't been this single since 2020. And long may it continue until I find the love of my life. Not find, he will find me until the love of my life finds me. And yeah, and anyone that's not meant for me will just leave very quickly, like in 2 days, literally. I'm not here to waste my time anymore on like losers. And I just want to enjoy my company more, enjoy being single and really single and love myself more, which is so cliche, but it's true. Because when you love yourself more and you respect yourself more, you attract people who love and respect you as well. It's all about the relationship that you have with yourself. So yeah, I learned lots of lessons this summer and I had so much fun this summer. Hope you had so much fun this summer. I hope you had a sexy, raunchy holiday romance or not. Maybe you spent it with your books and your family and your friends. Like, or you did both. You know, you don't have to be so polar opposite and just be like, that's another thing. Like, I feel like healing is like, I need to heal and I need to be on my own. I need to be celibate. I need to be no boys, nothing, just like a nun in a nunnery. It's like, I think that's a bit too extreme. I think there's a balance of like having both. But yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got a meeting now, so I've got to run. But thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was very juicy. I'm a bit worried who listens to this episode. But anyway, I love you so much. And I'll see you in next week's episode. If you did like it, please review, rate the podcast. It really helps. Like really, 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 really helps the pod. 5 stars and a little review. I love to read them. And if you want to share it on your social media, share this episode on your story, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. I don't know, but I hope it's what you liked about it. Share it all over socials. And yeah, if you don't follow me on social media, it's Chiara King everywhere. If you are just a podcast listener. But yeah, I love you so much. And I'll see you in my next podcast episode next week. Bye.
Maybe I won't.